I'd like to thank in advance the very brave speakers. These things are way, way harder than they look. And as I mentioned yesterday when I did one of these sessions, there's a very good reason why I'm here doing this bit and just doing the introductions and not doing one of those things. Each of these people has a biography, which you can find in the packs. But just as we transition between one and the other, I'll do a small introduction just to get through that transition. And generally what I do is I just ask someone to give me a little bit of snippet, a nice piece of information that someone may not know about them. Melinda, in a typical British fashion, said, well, I can't think of anything. I'm such a boring person. So I said, well, just tell me what your favourite movie is, and she did, and in a really very arrogant and offhand manner. I thought, yeah, that's not going to work. That's not very interesting at all. But then she followed it up in a very incongruous manner by just saying, and I'm also a fan of zombie films. Now, when I tell you that her favourite film of all time is Remains of the Day, just the juxtaposition between the two of them, I thought, well, that's great. I like Remains of the Day, and I love all zombie films. So, if you want to know anything about the collection of George A. Romero movies, then I guess Melinda is the person to see outside during the reception. But over to you, Melinda.
Thanks very much, Terry. I always enjoy your introductions. Far more terrifying, actually, than doing this is waiting to hear what Terry is going to say. Anyway, thank you very much. I'll get started as I've got my short 5 minutes. So the idea for QDOS came about as a response to the long tail challenge that we have in our industry, where so much of what we publish is rarely cited or even read. Not surprisingly, as close to 2 million articles are published every year, and the article format itself presents some discoverability challenges. And researchers are frustrated with this as well. In a survey that we conducted last year, 84% of 4,000 researchers said they felt more could be done to improve the visibility, usage and impact of their work after publication. And what's more, they want to do this work themselves too. So in our survey, authors ranked themselves higher than any other group, which included publishers, co-authors, institutions and funders, for taking responsibility for improving the performance of their work. So I think authors are the missing link in increasing research impact, and what they need are tools to help them explain and share their work more effectively after publication. And in our survey, when we described such tools to researchers, 75% said they would personally use them. So I think what makes these ideas particularly powerful now, as well as the availability of new channels of communication, is the rise of article-level metrics, which are inevitably going to increase authors' motivation to pay more attention to how their publications perform. So it was with these ideas in mind that I co-founded QDOS last year. QDOS is a web-based service through which researchers and their institutions can access tools to increase the performance of their publications using article-level metrics to motivate and reward them. And at the end of last year, we ran a pilot in partnership with AIP, RSC and Taylor & Francis with a basic proof-of-concept site. We invited some 40,000 authors to come in and try it out and set ourselves a target of 1,000 registrations over that 14-week period. We actually achieved that target within the first 24 hours, and by the end of the 14-week period, we had over 5,500 registered users, with people using the sharing tools within QDOS seeing an increased usage of their articles of about 19%. So we closed the pilot at the end of last year, and since then we have been building a full-service platform. We've done this in partnership with a whole range of publishers, as you can see here, some of them ranging from large commercial publishers through to small society, not-for-profit publishers as well. The new QDOS site went live on Monday, and we're beginning to see people coming and claiming their publications now. So showing you this in a little more detail, there are 4 main steps to using the QDOS site, which I'll talk you through now. So the first thing that an author does is claim a publication. This can be anything with a DOI. For our publisher partners, this whole process is automated, so all the work is already done for their authors when they arrive at the site. Once a publication is claimed, an author can start using the QDOS tools. You can see 3 of them here: explain, enrich and share. And it's important to note that we don't host any content, we simply pull basic bibliographic data from Crossref. All our tools are designed to drive traffic back to publisher sites. So step 1, explain, encourages authors to write a short title, lay summary and impact statement to help make their work more accessible to a broader audience. And we're developing a deposit program for this data to create a more accessible discoverability layer for STM content. Step 2, Enrich, encourages authors to add links from related resources such as videos and blogs to their article. This also helps increase inbound links, which has SEO advantages. It also provides the reader with a richer experience. Step 3 is Share. And through this, we encourage authors to send information about their publications to their email contacts, through their social media accounts, and we embed a coded link within these communications so that authors can track the results of these activities on their article performance. And here's what the Kudos author dashboard looks like. They can see here all the steps they've taken to enhance and share their work and the resulting effect in terms of click-throughs and changes to article-level metrics such as views, downloads, alt metrics, citations, and all of that data is private to the author. So publishers participating in Kudos get an overview of all of this activity for their publications and authors through a publisher dashboard, which allows you to explore a range of reports showing how the site is being used and by whom, and what kind of author-led activities are most effective. And this kind of data can be used in all kinds of ways. And here's an example of using the dashboard to identify and engage with highly social authors. This is real data from the pilot showing to the right the significant click-throughs some authors were achieving from their sharing activities in that pilot. And another example report is this one, showing articles whose alt metrics scoring is changing rapidly. Often these are articles that are having a zeitgeist moment, getting picked up by the media, and publishers can be alerted to this and their PR teams can further support that. So our new site is now live, and we're inviting further publishers to join us. We have a new tiered pricing model in place for 2015 based on publisher size. We're keen to make Kudos affordable to all publishers, large and small. So we've currently got an early bird offer, which could see you getting started with us as early as September. So to find out more, just get in touch. Thank you very much.